Okay, Copilot, let's record another English conversation session. Are you ready?
Ready when you are.
Okay, Copilot. Today I would like to talk about the idea of using the input approach as a way to acquire the patterns and vocabulary needed to learn a new language like English, for example. What do you think about this idea?
Input approach is a solid method. It's all about immersing yourself in the language through listening and reading, letting your brain naturally pick up on patterns and vocabulary. It mirrors how we learn our native language. Are you considering this method?
Yeah, I have been using this approach since I've started this journey on learning English by myself. And then I would say that the input approach is the main fuel for language learning in general. The more you hear and read the language, the more chances your brain has to recognize patterns in general. And just like children learn by listening to adults, input is the starting point for learning any kind of language, in my humble opinion.
Absolutely. It's like feeding your brain a buffet of language goodness. The more you expose yourself to it, the more natural it becomes. It's all about creating those aha moments where everything clicks. Keep soaking it all in.
Yeah, definitely. In my opinion, the brain learns naturally through input. The more input you get, the more your brain picks up vocabulary, grammar, and sentence patterns. And this happens even if you don't try too hard in terms of learning the English language. As long as you're in contact with the language regularly, you naturally start incorporating the patterns into your brain, and everything flows naturally.
You've nailed it. The brain is a pattern spotting machine, and regular exposure to the language helps it pick up on vocabulary, grammar, and sentence patterns effortlessly. It's like osmosis, but for language learning. Keep immersing yourself, and you'll see progress.
Do you think that the idea of understanding a specific language comes before speaking or writing the language? You need to understand the language first. What do you think about that?
Absolutely. Understanding usually comes first. You need to grasp the meaning behind words and sentences before you can effectively use them. It's like listening before speaking in a conversation. Once you understand the language, speaking and writing follow more naturally. So focusing on comprehension first is a smart move.
Okay, you are saying that you are going to speak a better English with more confidence and this kind of stuff when your brain already has many examples stored, right?
Exactly. When your brain has plenty of examples, you speak English with more confidence. It's like building a library of patterns in your mind. The more you're exposed to the language, the more naturally communication flows. So immerse yourself in English and watch the magic happen.
And in this specific idea about the input approach, I would say that we need comprehensible inputs because they are the key to absorb the content in a proper way. The content should be just a little above your level, and this will help you learn without feeling lost or frustrated. And the good input is content that you understand about, I would say, 80 to 90%. And of course, you are gonna guess the rest of the meaning of the things that you are consuming by the context. And I think that this is one of the best ways to, as I've said before, incorporate the English language to your brain. What do you think about that, Copilot?
Spot on. Comprehensible input is key. When you understand about 80 to 90% of the content, your brain works to fill in the gaps. This way, you learn without feeling overwhelmed and make solid progress. It's one of the best ways to incorporate English naturally into your thinking. Great strategy.
Let's focus a little bit on listening to things in English and reading things in English. I would say that listening often improves your pronunciation, your rhythm, while reading builds your vocabulary and shows how words are used in real situations. But of course, to enjoy the most of this kind of approach, you need first to create the basic vocabulary that we have been talking in our previous sessions. What do you think about that, Copilot?
Absolutely. Building a solid base vocabulary is essential. Once you have that foundation, listening helps with pronunciation and rhythm, while reading broadens your vocabulary and shows word usage. It's like a two-pronged approach. Listening hones your ear, and reading hones your understanding. Both together make for a powerful learning combo. Keep at it, and you'll see results.
Yeah, I gotta say, it cannot produce language you've never heard or you've never seen before. It's like trying to play a song you've never listened to that song before or something like that. And speaking and writing depend on the input you've already received and combined, of course, with the vocabulary that you are building through your language journey.
Absolutely. You can't produce language you've never heard or seen before. It's like trying to play a song you've never listened to. Speaking and writing rely on the input you've already received and the vocabulary you're building through your language journey. Keep stacking up those linguistic bricks, and you'll build a strong tower of language skills.
Okay, and to finish this session, Copilot, I would say that the idea of listening and reading in English prepares you to speak and write later. And even if you are not speaking at the first moment you are trying to learn the language as well, your brain is collecting and saving everything that you need. And at some point, the words will start to come out more naturally. And of course, according to your confidence in terms of understanding the language, naturally everything are going to be connected, and you are gonna have that aha moment you've mentioned before, and you are going to start to speak the language.
Exactly. It's all about building that foundation. Immersing yourself in listening and reading helps your brain absorb the language, and eventually, speaking and writing will start to feel more natural. Confidence grows, and you have that aha moment where everything clicks. Keep at it, and soon enough, you'll be speaking English with ease.
Okay, Copilot, let's finish this session. I need you to summarize everything that we have been talking here, and I need you a short feedback about this session. Please, go ahead.
Sure, John. We've touched on how listening and reading in English lay the groundwork for speaking and writing. It's about building confidence to reach that aha moment where it all connects and you're speaking the language. As for feedback, it's been informative and engaging. Your insights shaped a solid discussion. Keep practicing your English and you'll be fluent in no time. Take care.
Okay, Copilot, thanks for your time. I'll see you soon. Take care.
Absolutely. John, take care. And I'll be here whenever you need me.